Airbnb with a tie-up with the tourism department. हे बुकलेटाचे ऑनलायन मेळटा कांय बरयलें ना फकत हे हिंटरलँड गांवां म्हणून इट इज सिम्पली शोईंग that they are having this booklet and they are promoting Airbnb directly. So this I am going to show you where it is coming. Directly listing of Airbnb. What is Airbnb? In kaina inga sangpa inga kankon sange and desle mun kaina inga notification ache I sangle teka ए नोटिफिकेशन म्हणटालो ते फकत नोटिफिकेशन 70 दारबांदोरा सांगे बिचोली पोंडा केप्यां काणकोण म्हणून यो हांव सांगतालो तेका आनी हिंग बरयला However, the primary focus of the policy is to promote tourism in the hinterlands of the state. Hence, currently fiscal incentives as per clause 7.1 shall only be applicable to all existing or upcoming homestays and B&B established in the following talukas of Goa. Mullole, a talukak 7.1 paragraph aha, tezo fiscal benefit metlo. At podoya kitte 7.1. 7.1 ingasa. Reimbursement of registration form as per Annexure 3. Copy of registration certificate with Department of Tourism. See cancel check. Cancel check mone kida ha so only you will get reimbursement of a form as per Annexure 3 itle met ata catch hui asa inga non fiscal munasa non fiscal benefit. Now this is 7.1 mulla and this is 6.1 and 6 non fiscal benefits is in 6.2. Other support for homestays in Goa registered with Department of Tourism subject to compliance with guidelines. Already registered so and so. Payment of electricity and water charges at domestic residential tariffs for sanctioned loan. This is that means outside these talukas and inside these talukas you will get these benefits for registered homestay. You pay domestic rates and you run commercial business. तूं आनी हांव हॉटेल घालूंक गेले जाल्यार आमकां हॉटेल कमर्शियल रेट लागतले नाल्यार इलेक्ट्रिसिटी रेट मारतले आमकां फायन मारतले डबल ट्रिबल मारतले पेनल्टी आनी मागीर आमकां वी वील हॅव टू कीप रनिंग फ्रॉम पिलर टू पोस्ट दीस इज वाय इट इज एंड वेर इज द सेकंड पार्ट ऑफ इट हांवें म्हणलां प्रोमोटर कितें द कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ होम स्टे इन डेफिनेशन आहा ओनर इज समवन हू लिगली ओन्स अ होम स्टे इस्टॅब्लिशमेंट and a promoter, any individual who is duly authorized to act on behalf of the owner through a valid power of attorney. Airbnb takes your power of attorney and he runs your business.
Sir,
on Portugal to America, how will it work? You understand? Concept of homestay is very simple. I stay in my house, I have one room or two rooms and I run a small bedding lake and take breakfast dita. Itlesh ते.
पण तेजेर मिनिस्टर म्हणटा की तांकां एक प्लॅटफॉर्म दिता थ्रू Airbnb
Register कर
खंय तरी हें करपाक
But why Airbnb? You have B&B, bed and breakfast. So, कोण आहा जाल्यार तेका एक्स्ट्रा रूम आहा जाल्यार तो एकलो रावता थर्ड पार्टी ते जाणटे लोक आसतात ते कोणाक दवरूंक सोदतात सो they will earn some money. Registration, let it be open. Why select Airbnb?
So you mean to say you are firm on the decision it is a scam?
Of course. Maybe the minister doesn't know about it. In fact, he told me afterwards, we will sit and we will fine tune this so that we can correct it. Because I don't want to have this thing. When I showed him, because I will tell you one thing, I'm going to read this again just for you to understand. When he said, it is applicable only for these talukas, the word should be there, it is applicable only for these talukas. Now the words are like this. However, the primary focus of the policy is to promote tourism in the hinterlands of the state. Hence, currently fiscal incentives as per clause 7.1 shall only be applicable to existing or upcoming homestay and B&B establishments in the following talukas of Goa. What is the simple English? That fiscal incentive only for these 7 talukas are being given. And what is 7.1? only registration fee परत येता तुका. It's not 6.2. You understanding? 6.2 is the domestic tariff. But that domestic tariff is being given to everybody who's having a BNB registration, which is Airbnb also. And you are promoting Airbnb. What I'm trying to say is, don't promote one individual. Let everybody have a fair game.
सर आनीक तुम्ही सांगला ऑन द फ्लोर ऑफ द हाऊस NEP तुम्ही ओपोज करना म्हणून सो कितें चेंजीस आसपा जाय तितून?
NEPचो भरपूर डिबेट आसा. हांव एक सांगता, NEPचे न्ही पयले स्ट्रक्चर पळय तुमी. NEPचे एक इश्यू आसा की दे हॅव मेड 5 + 3 + 3 + 3. तशें करून कितें आहा थिंगा. Your first 5 is your pre-primary. The pre-primary was never part of a school educational system. Your pre-primary are your balwadis, KG, Anganwadis. These are all part of your pre-primary. On this, if you're bringing that within that circuit of 5, the first 5, which is your foundational course, stage which they call it, then if you have that, the first thing is, what kind of infrastructure which will be standard which you are going to provide. Number 2, what are the qualifications for those Anganwadi or Balwadi teachers? 3 is, what is the salary which you will standardize across for everyone to be paid, including your KG teachers. This is how you first start. And then you're calling them, you are making like blocks. Even 9 to 12 is a one block. In 9 to 12, at time melna makolopa, but I'm telling you, 9 to 12 is supposed to be a continuous process. And as per the curriculum, starts Zata from a class, it goes to second class, which means 8th, then it goes to 9th, then your syllabus is supposed to be prepared. Till 12th you will learn that subject. And then you become like, I would say not like a master, but you will have perfected that subject by 8, 9, 10, 11, 9, 10, 11, 12, 4. Now you will know, first is, our schools don't work from 9 to 12. That means even 1st to 12th. There are some only 1 to 10. There are certain schools only 11 and 12, higher secondary. There are some with higher secondary plus college. How do you fit this? How do you make it? Who's going to be the principal? Who's going to be the chairman? How are you going to look about this? First is the coordination. Number 2 is syllabus. Syllabus has to be such that you start, as I said, from 9, 10 and you go in 11, 12. Now, suppose you start from one school and you reach one higher secondary in another place, and that higher secondary doesn't offer for you those subjects you learned here. What do? You start something totally new. The purpose of NEP is so that you start and you end properly. That's why it is broken up into those stages. So everything has got a foundation, and they put a complete flow chart to show your objective, your manner of going, and finally the final purpose, destination which you reach. So what objective is achieved at the end of your learning. So if this is going to be defeated by these key things, that's what I'm telling you on the first part of it. Then there is other thing about teaching hours. For students, even now I had interaction with some certain students. They only expressed surprise, they expressed shock, and they expressed concern by saying, sir, we are so overburdened with this, we are so confused about our timings, and we are getting so stressed out. We just cannot study, we are just getting exhausted. And I think this will be the thing which you will hear from across the board. Ita syllabus CBS the style kadla thing. That's what I was trying to explain. NCRF Munasa. That is of CBSE. Now CBSE has got its entire pattern, including syllabus with reduced subjects, chapters. But our this system here, you have not reduced the subject, you have reduced the hours. And what is going to happen to the, you have increased the hours actually, you have reduced this thing, and finally at the end of the day, even in one case there are like 2 subjects, let us say in social sciences, history and geography, they were separate teachers. Now you have reduced 1 teacher and made 1. That means from 2 you made 1 teacher. And that 1 teacher is going to teach both things now. And then the question is, what happens? They have been informally told, okay, both of you teach, but one should correct. It can't be like you correct question 1 and you correct question 2. You understanding how it will be? This is ridiculous. And then finally, your hours, as per your subjects, how did you apportion the hours? I have a full debate on this, which I will be ready to make. And in fact, I met Lolekar, the Secretary of Education, when I was going in the house, and then he told me, I will come along with Revelo to meet you so that I can explain. I said, see, don't take anything personal, don't take anything bad. I want to tell you that I am here to even help you in this system so that we can move forward. But I would prefer, let us have it in the open, not in a secret. You come and give me a briefing first. No. Let us invite everybody and let us be on a public platform. What are my doubts? I will tell you. What are people's doubts? Let them tell you. You be clear on the stage so everybody knows across the board how you are responding to each one's doubts or queries. That becomes a fair way. It will dispel many, maybe what they call misinformation. It will dispel many myths, and perhaps we may be able to find a common ground where they may say, all right, yes, we could not meet the target, but let us do this for the time being. So everybody across Goa knows what we are going to do. It's not this school will do this and that school will do that. It can't be like that. That's why even if you remember, I object केले, meeting केले पहिले. Meetingaचे कित केले सगळे आपयले. प्रश्न विचारलो लागले देखून ते भिले, nervous जाले. मागीर गांवान गेले ते एक इंटरव्यू दिवपाक म्हणलं supposed to be a dialogue. There was no dialogue, monologue. आनी तूं जाणा मागीर इस्कॉलान भितात कितें विचारल्यार तुजे फाटल्यान लागतले अशें करून आहात ते. So they भंय जातात. Because I said, come in the public platform and we will have it. I will tell him, I will officially write to him after assembly that I will accept your offer, that we will go on the public platform and we will do it. कितें आनी एक पडे बुक्स नाशिल्ले, टेक्स्ट बुक्स पासून नाशिल्ले दिल्ले इस्कॉलान. So teachers were waiting to find out what they are going to teach. So what syllabus? And finally, if once you get syllabus, तूं टीचर जाल्यार तूं पयलीं बुक्स हाडटलो हातीन, तूं परयूज करतलो, तूं शिकतलो. You will then devise your class, you will devise what you are going to teach, then you will devise the questionnaire. कितें सगळें करता तूं. मोदें तुगे स्कूल स्टार्ट जालें, सिलेबस फाटल्यान येयलो आनी मागीर तूं स्टार्ट करता, तूंच शिकपा स्टार्ट करता आनी मागीर भुरगे केन्ना शिकतले. You understand?